Hello YouTube, Asuma here with another Minecraft tutorial. In this video I'm going to show you how to build a stackable nether wart farm which can be used for easy harvesting and fast replanting. When the player harvests the farm, all of the warts fall into a 3x3 area for fast collection. Then to replant, the player climbs down a ladder, pausing each layer to replant the warts on the soul sand. I first designed and built this farm on the hermitcraft server, and there's links in the description box to a couple of episodes where you can see me go through the design and creation process. And this farm is slightly different. It uses sticky pistons to retract the soul sand in the wall to harvest the nether warts, and this means that you can plant 2 extra nether warts per layer. In this tutorial we're going to do things layer by layer, and because this is a stackable farm there are only 2 layers of which you build one on top of the other until the farm reaches the size that you require. So the first thing we need to do is get an area of land to build this in, and that needs to be 9 by 9 blocks in size. For the first layer we're going to start off by placing a block in the middle of one side of that 9 by 9 area, and on that block we're going to place a torch. Then opposite that we're going to place 5 blocks in a row with a ladder in the middle, and then from those 5 blocks we're going to place 3 soul sand and 1 block on either side, and then 3 soul sand across the middle. For the second layer we start off by placing a block above the torch from the previous layer, and on that block we place a torch facing in the opposite direction. Then behind it we place these 5 blocks in a row like this, and then on either side we place a group of 4 blocks, and then a row of 4 blocks. And then we place down redstone like this, going all the way around, and then we come to the center and we place the pistons on the blocks behind them so that they face inwards like this, and then we place 5 blocks in a row on top of the ones from the previous layer and put a ladder in the middle. When you've built the amount of layers you require for your farm, you're going to need to make some modifications to finish building it. So this is what it should look like when you finish building your layers, and you need to go down to the front at the bottom here and remove these 2 blocks on either side to make an entrance. Then on the inside we need to place this lever on the middle block of soul sand at the bottom. Then behind that same soul sand block we're going to place a redstone wire, and then we're going to place a block here and remove this one and place a torch on that block that we just placed. Then all the way up the top we need to place a block on top of this torch and a redstone torch here, and now your farm is ready to use. Now that we've built the nether wart farm, I'm going to show you the technique to replant this farm with speed. So you go to the top of the ladder and you hold down shift, and then you hold down right click and you move your cursor in a circle like this across the soul sand, and then you let go of shift for a moment to drop down to the next layer, and you keep doing this until you get all the way to the bottom, and you'll find that the more practice you get at doing it, the faster you'll get at replanting. There's 2 things to consider with this farm once you finish building it. First of all is the location. If you've built this out in an open area, then you might want to encase it with cobblestone so that a gas ball won't blow it up. And the second thing is that there's a bug with normal pistons pushing into an item like this. Sometimes when the piston extends, the drop that comes from the item in front of it will actually land behind it, so you may want to use the pistons twice like this, just to make sure that it pushes all of the drops out into the collection zone. That concludes this tutorial on how to build the stackable nether wart farm. It did just occur to me that there's a way to compact the wiring, so I've made an example of that and I'll give you a quick explanation. Where we had the blocks on the outside over there, we've now put them on the inside, so the torches on them face this way, and the torches that were on the outside of these blocks are now facing the piston on the inside. And it works the exact same way, so if you're good with redstone you might want to wire it up this way. As always, if you have any questions you can get in touch with me via the comment box, and I've also included a link to download this map in the description box. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.